Next up, we have one of my closest friends. This even there we go. One of my closest friends. His name is Joel Billing.
Woo! Yeah.
Sure as hell won't reveal anything that personal. My mother's in the audience. Tonight's a really nice night for me because it's my first time getting to do stand-up comedy.
Woo!
But it's also a really great night for the entire world because I'm filling a demographic that we need to fill. You know, we've had a dramatic lack of white stand-up male comedians, so I'm filling that need. It's so great. Thank you. So this summer I've been working at a fudge store, and similar to Nat, I've been able to observe a lot of the ways that people interact with the world. And that's kind of how when Charlie approached me about this event, he was like, hey, do you want to do stand-up comedy? And I was like, yes. And he was like, there will be people there. And I was like, maybe not. But I was thinking of things to tell you guys about, and I figured I had to tell you about the time that Dan, who you just met, well, not just, I mean, that was Ava, but Dan, Charlie, and myself took a little bit of a ride up to Fall River.
Woo!
Which was a mistake. So we were trying to decide what to get for lunch, and we were doing the, I don't know if you guys know this, but when guys are going out to lunch, there are only two ways we decide. Either someone says, for lunch we're going to Tito's Tacos, and then we go there. There's no decision, there's no democracy, it just happens. Or we say, what are you feeling? I don't know, maybe we walk to that street corner, we'll figure it out. Oh, I still don't know. So we're having one of those kind of days, and I don't even know how Dan found this place, but we're in Newport, and Dan says, let's go to this place I heard about called Latino's in Fall River. Now that's a hike and a half, and also, it's Fall River. But since we're all in a kind of mood, would you say, sure, let's go, because then we don't have to make any decisions. So we head all the way out to Fall River, and as you get in, there's a big difference between Tiverton and Fall River, a marketable difference. When you're going through Tiverton, it's nice, and everyone's old, and it's fun. And then, it's almost like there's a very clear line, and you just take a little bit of a step into this, like a little tentative step, and you've stepped on 10 heroin dudes. But we hit this part of town, and we're looking for this place, Latinos, and we find it. We still don't know if we found Latinos or not. What we did find was an unmarked building with bars over the windows and 3 padlocks! So we were like, what do we do? And I don't know who it was, but someone in the car said, well, let's see if it's the place. So we all get out of the car, and up to us walks a very interesting character. He walks like this, sort of like a flamingo maybe. And he comes up to us and he says, you could tell he was concerned. And so what he could have said to us, to be very reassuring, is he could have said, you guys are dressed kind of nice, this is a bad part of town, maybe you want to get in your car, go to a different restaurant. Because he saw us get out of our car. Instead, he decided to go, you boys are looking nice tonight. A little bit too nice. Be careful. So that's the warning we had walking up to this fine establishment. Now, it gets scarier from there because then we hit the door and we're like, what do we do? So we knock on the door and we don't get a response. And then I think maybe Charlie said, does someone want to knock again? And I said, no. So we got back in our car and we left. And that pretty much sums up Fall River in a very nice, neat package. Because all that exists in Fall River is crack wizards walking around like this. And Lasergate. That's the only thing. No one goes there for anything but Now, to switch gears a little bit, that was my experience with the lower end of, I don't even know if Fall River is Rhode Island or Massachusetts, but it's one of them. The state lines are very messy, at least in my own head. But that was the lower end of our little corner of the world. I work in the higher end. I work in Newport, specifically in the very touristy area. Because a lot of people don't know, but there is huge economic diversity in Newport. Like, huge. It's scary. It's kind of a Fall River Tiverton situation where you're walking along, you're not walking that way anymore, and it's just street to street. You don't know. But I work in Newport, and we get a lot of really interesting characters in the Fudge store. And there are a couple of archetypes that are very easy to dissect, so I'll start with those. My favorite is the single 40-year-old white guy who comes into the Fudge store, and instead of walking in the door saying hello, he walks in like this. He goes, and he's looking at our fudge, and he's looking. He's perusing, he taps on the glass like maybe twice to see if it's real. He looks around, and we already know he's not getting anything, but I think he's trying to convince himself he will. And then, just as fast as he came in, he's gone. Some of the other types of people we get into the Fudge store, alright, and this has got to be my least favorite, by far, by a considerable margin, is the people who've never, like, left their house, ever. We had a woman the other day who came in, and I swear to God, I thought she needed medical help. She went, wow, 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 look at that. I was like, your 3-year-old doesn't care, but she's like, wow, I've never seen as many options. And she continued to walk around, and walk around some more. And then, just like my favorite 40-year-old man, walks right out the door without buying anything. You'd think if she was that surprised by all the options, she would have taken the risk, taken the plunge, but no, she's not that committed, and I respect that. We have an issue in the Fudge store with people coming in to sample and not to buy. So, we have a policy of 1 sample per person. It's a very easy rule to follow. I don't think it's that hard. And we're behind the counter. See, you can't even make a mistake. You say, can I sample that one? I say, here you go. You say, can I sample that one? And I say, nope. It's 1 per person. Now, everyone under like 30 is like, oh, okay. Every woman older than 60 has just been told the worst news ever. What kind of policy is that? It's a 1, but I need you to help me. Okay, what if I want to try 2? It doesn't change the policy, ma'am. How do I know? How do I know? Well, the 2 you want to sample are vanilla and chocolate. Take a guess what they taste like. It's not hard. And the worst part is, they think it's my fault. They think that they walked into the Fudge store, and I looked at them, and I said, hi ma'am, how are you doing? But in my head, I was saying, fuck you. That's not what I say. My boss, a very old man, who was in the Navy, man of very few words, he just says, samples, 1, make them small. That's all the instruction he gives me. Now, a man who can tell you exactly how to operate as an employee in 10 words is not the kind of man that you go against. So I follow Andy's flow with these women. And by the way, older men are like mad about the sampler rule, but in like a sad way. I'm like, here's your sample, just so you know it's 1 per person. And they go, okay. And without fail, I tell them, I say, are you sure you'd like to sample that one? It is 1 per person. They say, okay, and then they ask for another sample because they forget, or I don't know. But they ask for another sample, and I say no, and the old men go, I just don't understand. But the women get mad at me. I had a woman, I work with a lot of Russian girls, like an absurd amount of Russian girls. And they struggle to speak English a little bit, which is fine. They're new to the country. They've been here, the newest one has been here for 2 weeks. So understandably, communication is a little bit sparse. And so I'm there to sort of bridge that gap. Now I'm working with someone at the register checking them out, and I just hear, "This foreigner's so rude!" And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's not how you fix a problem. And I turn and I look, and it's this very old, very white, angry woman. And she's like, "It's not fair. It's not fair. If I was younger and if I was foreign, she would have given me more." And I'm like, no, she wouldn't. The woman comes up to me and she goes, "Can I get a sample?" And I said, "You already have one." And she says, one, just one though. And I said, "Well, great, that's our limit, so no, you can't have a sample." And she was like, I don't understand why you guys are so mean." And then she left. And at the end of the night, I go home, and I feel like a bad person. And the worst part is, when these women don't hit that roadblock, when they only want to try one or something like that, they walk by the tip jar, and they laugh. Like it's a joke that I'm going to college. It says right on it, like college fund. And they're like, "Ha, youth and education. I hope he works here forever." I had a woman, insultingly, her total was $19.98. She gave me a $20 bill. I gave her 2 pennies, and she put them in her wallet while staring at the tip jar. Absolutely ridiculous. These people avoid tipping like the plague. Which is why I'm excited for my generation to get old. Unless, I haven't actually considered this until right this moment, but maybe our generation is going to be just as bad. So that's a question I have for you guys. You don't have to answer now. It's rhetorical. Well, when you were kids, were you guys good tippers? Oops. So anyway, oh Jesus Christ. Sorry. I'll get back on track. I will get there. I got a little ahead of myself. If you owned your own business, and your business had been open for 33 years, you clearly know how to run that business. This is the situation the Fudge store finds itself in. Now, my question to you would be, when someone approaches you asking for a job, what is the first requirement? What is just the bare minimum? And I'm actually going to ask you, here, what is the first thing you ask for?
An application, right?
You ask the person who wants the job to give you an application? I'm a little confused by that one. I'm going to go to you. What do you ask for?
If they graduated high school.
Graduated high school. That's a great one. See, there are lots of easy prerequisites to ask. Mine would be, what is your name? And if they say, I'm sorry, what? Then they can't have the job! They can't speak enough of the language that the job requires to understand what does your name. If they can't understand that basic question, then maybe they shouldn't be working in customer service. And there's nothing wrong with that. I have nothing against the Russian girls. We now have 7 Russian girls, all of whom speak very, very minimal English. And so, what used to be shifts for one person at the Fudge store is now a shift for 2, and I'm just babysitting. I'm sitting there, and I've literally had shifts where the only thing I have done is I've just heard a Russian girl go, I'm sorry, what? Sorry, what? Oh, what you say? And I go, no, we don't have pistachio fudge. And that's been my entire shift. It's uncomfortable. So to Andy Anderson, my boss, I would just ask that you change your hiring policies a little bit. I've got a lot of bits, but segues are so hard. While I was writing this whole performance, I was questioning in my own head, how do I get from point A to point B? And that question became increasingly difficult from each random bit to the next. Okay. So. Oh, okay. We'll talk about the English language some more, and that is a transition that I actually did plan in my head. So, we have people who come in all the time who can't read the language that they speak. It's not the Russian girls, it's these older women. And they come up and they say, and by the way, little preface to the joke, the Fudge's name is Panucci. It's spelled Panucci. That's it. But the old women come up and they're like, what's the Pantucci fudge? What's an ingredient in the Panuc? I've heard Pantoodle. That is the worst pronunciation. Pantootle. The word doesn't have one T. How to make two? It's a brown sugar fudge. It's very simple. Now, the worst part is when these people who have a very minimal grasp on the English language, not because they're foreign and they have an excuse, but just because they're uneducated or whatever, or they're 60 and it's all falling out, which I understand. But the worst is when one of the Russian girls is serving one of these older women, and the breakdown in communication just gets hilarious because I seriously let some of these situations go just for a little bit longer than they should have, because there's an old woman saying, Panuki! What's the Panuki? And the Russian girl goes, what Panuki? What is Panukai? Because they don't know. Panucci is already a hard enough word. It's not even English. But anyway, these people figure out what the Panucci fudge is, and then they quickly leave without buying any. But every single time, once we've described the fudge to them, then they can pronounce it properly, and they say, oh, Panucci! My mother used to make that every night. Every night! And you didn't learn the name! You had one job! Just say it! Say Panucci, please! And you couldn't do that. That's what I'm going to leave you guys with tonight. Thank you.
Woo!